Gunbanwan. Buenas noches. Good evening. Welcome in, everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? We are back with Pokemon Team Rocket Edition. Because I want to finish it. I don't want to leave it listlessly hanging in the air. I want to be done with it. No, okay, that makes it sound bad. I do enjoy it for what it's worth, but I do want to finish it. That way it doesn't fall into what's the word? Not fall into ambiguity, but point is, I hate when the word escapes me, but obscurity. There it is. Don't want it to fall into obscurity. I don't, and you know. Oh, whatever happened to Team Rocket Edition? Did I ever finish that? I don't remember. Well, I would remember that I didn't finish it, but to like, oh, remember where I am. Granted, I'm not lost entirely. I know that I'm at Team Rocket, or at the Elite Four. The point is, I want to complete it. I know there's a lot more than just that. I've been doing my research, and I want to believe, or I believe, and I want to say, there are, I think, 3 more regions, technically. Well, there's the Sevi Islands, which is still part of this region, but more, you know, a new area entirely that I need to unlock. And then there's Johto, and then there's Hoenn. But there's also an area just referred to as DLC, which I believe happens before Hoenn. But I think I'll do all of that in my off time. Simply because, like, I want to give you guys the finale for Kanto, at least. And then all the other stuff I'll do in my free time. That way I can kind of take my time with it. I don't, like, if it does fall into obscurity, so be it. I could potentially pick it up again if I want more Pokemon to play. If I get that itch again. Oh, also, I decided to spend all my money trading because I realized I was losing so much money every time I lost to the Elite Four. And at that rate, I'm better off just spending the 5,000 on XP trading. So I've been doing that. I've also, let me show you guys, also decided to pull out that Weedle. As you can see, I also have Toxicroak up to, I think 65 is going to be my limit for now, just to deal with the Elite Four. Toxicroak, as you can see, got up to 65. Nidoqueen, I'll get her up to 65. I do have her running. What am I doing? Summer. Double kick, dig, cut, surf. I'm tempted to teach her Earthquake, because stat-wise she's kind of nasty. Yeah, she's the defensive of the 2 Nidos, obviously, but 133 is not nothing, you know, for attack. Especially for a mule, like not even. I don't have her for battle. I have her to carry the TMs I need, kind of thing. So, yeah, throw her in to tank some hits and then whatchamacallit. Deal some damage. Need be. Anyways. on with this. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here on stream training, just chatting, hanging out with you guys. Hopefully it's not too boring. What is up, Sal? Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking to me. I saw Masked Stranger and I was like, oh. Then you said handsome, so clearly not me. Well, welcome in, dear. How you doing? How you living? Yeah. I don't want to spend too much time doing this. I'll probably... Actually, you know what I might do? I'm gonna... probably, run with... Yeah, because I don't think my Nido Queen has very many EVs at all. So yeah, that'll work. So I'll probably swap out, use, give... Okay, let me... order of operations here. No, Zal, stranger was the part I agreed with. But yeah, give Venusaur the XP share. Swap out to Nidoqueen. Use Nidoqueen for kills until Nidoqueen gets up to 65. Then give... Swap out, give Venusaur... Or I'm sorry, give Weedle the XP share. Use Venusaur as my main again. It's just the issue is, as you can see, we can't one-shot with Venusaur. Kind of annoying. But once I get closer to 65, I'm sure that'll change. I hope that'll change. You can't say I'm sure that'll change. I hope that'll change. Well, I appreciate it, but forewarning. You're just lying to yourself. Yeah, this all works out well because, again, we're going to be hand-feeding health or HP EVs to Nidoqueen, just making her that much tankier. That much more tankier. More tanky. Which one? I wonder which one of those is actually correct. Technically, tanky is not a word to begin with, so... Anyways. Yeah, hopefully we can knock that out super quick. Ah, crap. Kind of wasted it if I don't start with Toxic. Oh, I mean... I think it maths out the same, actually. But yeah. How are you, Zal? Oh, God. My eye is so itchy. Or not even itchy, it's like irritated. It's fine, and then felt like there was something in it, went to scratch it, now it feels super irritated. Probably had a bit of metal on my finger. You know, it's probably lodged in my eyeball. Oops. Oh no, I washed my hands. They should be clean. It's watering up. Sub fierce. I'm gonna play one-eyed. Oops. I say that immediately press the wrong button. What do you do? I mean, I guess if I really wanted to save time, I could turn. I like the battle animations, but for the sake of training up, I guess I could, if I wanted to do this quickly, turn off the battle animations. I've never actually played Pokemon like that before. Wonder if it skips on these little... Change to use heal pulse. Already, your health already full. Not skips it, but lets me tap A through it. Save a little bit more time there. Yeah, see, this is why Toxicroak is up to level 65 already. Because he was one-shotting all the chances. Oh, fuck, and okay. Wasted a turn, therefore wasting time, and wasted PP on Toxic. Doesn't matter, actually, because we are going to... Actually, we're not even gonna... We don't even need to swap out. Or, heal up. We're straight up not using Venusaur after this, so... Not for a while. Actually, you know what? I will heal up just because I know by the time I get to the point where I'm using Venusaur again, I'm going to forget. Actually, no, I should be fine. Because I'm definitely going to heal again. Before that point. Switch. Nidoqueen. I so desperately wish I had a lucky egg. Item. Take. Gib. Battle item, right? Oh no, it is under regular items. What am I doing? This should be a lot faster. Because double kick. Yeah, and then the one annoying thing is it's going to say hit 1 time each time, but I think that's still... No, what am I saying? That's definitely still faster. I don't know. I think that's still fast. No, yeah. Having to use Toxic and then 3 Magic Leaves. Much slower. Yeah, see, we're tearing through. I really wish you could still get both hits off. Like, oh, you one-shot the Pokemon with that one hit. Well, you still have like another kick rearing up. And then as soon as I send out the next Pokemon, it automatically does the kick. Even if that skipped your turn, in this specific instance, that would still be really helpful. It fundamentally doesn't make any sense. That would kind of break the game more or less, but or at least change the meta on how battles work. But A boy can dream. And rinse and repeat. I was also toying with the idea of potentially leveling up Zubaru some more, just so he's that much more overpowered. But the amount of time that would take just to get him one level. Thing with Solar Beam is no. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, they changed Solar Beam so that it doesn't have a charge time. You just can use it, but you still have a turn. You still need a turn to rest. Well, howdy. Shavos? Yes, indeed. Currently... whiskey with ginger ale. I think there's technically a name for that. But... smooth sipping. But how are you? And please tell me how to pronounce your name. Tell me if I butchered it. Well, okay. I'll just leave it at Shab. I feel like mispronouncing it might be offensive to someone. Although, probably just saying Shab might be offensive to someone. I don't know. Either way, welcome in. How you doing? I think technically one can argue what I'm drinking is a Kentucky Mule. Oh, what are you drinking? Watch me, after all this, still get curb stomped by the Elite Four. I'm not... Like, this is training. I want my Pokemon to be... I need my Pokemon to be stronger. Right? But... this is not entirely... It's like 98% training and 2% stalling. Again, realistically, if I walked in with my current team, I'd still be screwed. I need this. What's also nice is we're going to have, at least for, what's her face? Loreline. We're going to have 2 level 65 Pokemon with fighting type moves. That'll be nice. For Bruno, I can't remember. I think Steelix is Steel Ground. Is he Steel Rock? Oh no. I mean, it's kind of a good thing. Now you know for next time, it'll be a little less, you don't need as much to get as strong. But not knowing the first time is the issue. It's really dope though. I really want to learn how to brew some of my own stuff. Or, I say brew. Depends on what you're making. Brew / distill. I want to make my own stuff. At some point. Mostly for having it hit really hard. But also, you know, for the same purpose, you know, just making your own stuff, like. Especially, I toyed with the idea of making mead ages ago. Because it seemed, technically speaking, mead is easy to make, but only if you already have the means and knowledge of brewing or distilling beer in ale. But no one told me that. They just said, "Oh, mead's easy to make." I was like, "Oh," and I looked up how to make it, and I was like, "No, no." But in that vein specifically, I'd love to be able to brew my own mead or distill, manufacture my own mead. Because there's like a lot of, I would probably do like a lot of herbal things. Just because I have a lot of like loose leaf teas and stuff. But like a hibiscus mead sounds incredible. I have hibiscus rose tea, so. Definitely put that in there and get like a flow. Because I've had, one of my favorite meads actually is a hibiscus. It's hibiscus and some type of berry, and I can't remember what the berry is. I actually haven't had this mead in a while, so. Oh. Maybe it is that easy. Maybe I haven't been looking right, researching the right things. It does sound not like, well, I was saying not like flavor-wise, but it sounds really good. Just like for the, like as you described it, it doesn't taste like vodka, and apparently it's really strong. Like it sounds like something you can mix with literally anything and have a good time with it, which sounds really nice. I don't know if I could do freeze distilling though. I don't really have. Oh, okay. That does sound really good. I don't think I have the means of freeze distilling though. I have no space in my freezer. Unless that's not how it's done. Like you have to sift it through. Because now I'm thinking about it, because I know there's... maybe that is freeze distilling I'm thinking of. But I know there's like a means of cooling liquid by using copper pipes. And then having that copper pipe connect to... containers, essentially, and then have it run through some freezing cold water. So it literally is just putting it in the freezer, just letting it freeze. Interesting. Oh yeah, that would make sense because it's not pure water. Yeah. Fair enough, though. I'll definitely have to look into that. Especially, like, everyone has sugar on hand. But you can't always... Like, if you run out of liquor... I mean, granted, it's not like, oh no, I don't have vodka for the party tonight. And that, you know... No. Not that I throw parties, but... let me just brew, distill this real quick. That's not gonna happen, but still, for the sake of it, you're short on cash that week or something. 4 days, damn. I mean, it still seems worth it, but God, 4 days. Although, now I'm thinking about it, you toss that in on a Monday, you're good for the weekend. Like, by the time the weekend comes, you're guaranteed that it's distilled or frozen, you know? Oh. I don't know why that sound happened. I definitely have to look into that. That's also something I would probably try with other things for the sake of flavor. Like... said, what, 4 kilograms of sugar? And then maybe... personally, I would add, like... berry... like blueberry or something. Ooh, maybe lychee. Ooh, lychee would be really good. Got me thinking. And I don't do that often. Oh. So the whole process takes well over that. You were just saying it takes 4 days to freeze. Oh. Oh. That's it's quite some time. Still, I'd give it a shot. I still want to try it for the sake of Honestly, sake of saying that I did. I would love to have a bottle. Like, rock up with a bottle someplace and, like, oh, try this vodka, in quotes. It's like, oh, well, you know, I made them. Okay, cool. We got Nito up to 65. No, oh, okay, sorry, Chansey, no thank you. That's the real question. How well can you survive after it? That's fair enough. Because I know, it doesn't happen to me personally, because I don't drink super sugary things in general. But it has happened in the past to me, and I know from, like, both personal experience and, tales told to me. Typically sugary drinks cause, quicker, more severe, more often hangovers type of thing. So yeah, if it didn't distill properly and it's still super sugary, and you wake up with an absolutely skull-pounding headache, then yeah, probably buy a distiller at that point. But I mean, I don't know, I feel like just on a whim, I feel like you've done your due diligence with what you're doing. I know nothing about distillery. You're distilling, and I know nothing about you, so can't with absolution say. It sounds like you did something right, or you did everything right, but you put faith in the fact that you did. Still nowhere near one-shotting. Although, okay, that did only take... Oh, Weedle's gonna go flying in levels. Here we go. Oh, that does not sound like a pleasant hangover. $64 beer tabs, Jesus. That vodka Red Bull chaser. Oh, sounds like the night was fun though. Hopefully. Can't even. See, I don't hangover easily, so I can't even really think of what my worst hangover was. Actually, no. I think my worst hangover was relatively recently. Like, definitely within the past year. I just remember that day. Because sometimes I'll get like, I'll feel extra groggy the day after sometimes. Like, the worst, that's usually what it is. Not a hangover, it's just, it's harder to get out of bed. Oh, dude, come on now. I'm gonna rely, I'm sleep outer. I'm gonna rely on Toxic taking you out. Oh, that's the worst. That's happened to me. Waking up drunk with a hangover. You drink so much that it's still in your system, but you're still suffering the effects of the hangover. Ugh. I think that's happened to me once or twice, ever, but I know that pain. Yeah, my worst hangover was, like, I got out of bed groggy. And I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe I overdid it last night. But all that entire day, my stomach was in knots. I felt like I was going to be sick all day. Throbbing headache all day. Could barely open my eyes. Like any light was killing me. Which, you know, that kind of just sounds like a regular hangover, but again, as someone that doesn't really get hangovers, and the fact that it lasted from the moment I woke up to maybe an hour or two before I went to bed. It was just excruciating. Oh, jeez. That's one of the worst feelings. Waking up with that much. I don't think I've ever spent that much in one night, but spending much more than you expected to, wanted to, even knew that you did. Hate that. Yeah, same. I typically don't, but it's very much that situation. I don't really get hangovers, but when I do, they're really bad hangovers. For the first couple years of my drinking, I didn't get hangovers at all. And then, for a while, like, I could count the amount of hangovers I've ever had on one hand. I kind of still, well, still can't, obviously. It's more than 5, but the very first time I ever drank, till now, I've had less than 10 hangovers. Which is insane for how long I've been drinking. Gotcha. See, my general rule of thumb is, when I'm drinking, it's not so much knowing my limit, I base it off of the fact. I mean, I know my limit, but mine is, like, the point when I start eating. Once I start eating, I stop drinking for the night. And most of the time, with that, I'll have electrolytes in some form. Either, like, alkaline water, like a smart water, or something like that. Sports drink, sometimes I'll go out of my way to get, like, a bottle of water, but also have, like, a flavor enhancer type of thing, but an electrolyte flavor enhancer. And I don't know if that actually helps, or if it's just a placebo effect, because I'd believe that. I would 100% believe that it's purely placebo. But usually that plan of action is what well, I was gonna say is what saves me, is what I'll do. But I've also, there's been a lot of times, especially lately, that I haven't done that. They'll just have water or soda or something. Like nothing particularly helpful, just something vaguely hydrating after I'm done drinking. Not even food or anything. And I'll still wake up fine. So I think my body just has a built-up tolerance to hangovers, I guess. No, I know that's not how that works, but I think I've just built up because of my developed alcohol tolerance, I think it just takes a lot more to actually get me hungover. Like I think I'm at a point where I literally have to be blackout drunk. And even then, I've been blackout drunk a few times. And not woken up with a hangover. No, I've never had a Kakuna. Does it lose all of its abilities? All of its, moves? No. Actually, I thought it lost all of its moves and only had, Harden. But it didn't even learn Harden. Cool. Jesus. That is, low-key, that's kind of goals. That's worrisome. It's concerning, but it's also kind of goals. Oh, was it like, what's the word? Like a mandatory, am I blanking on it? Like when someone gets pulled over, or not pulled over, when someone gets a DUI charge, and then they have to they get assigned a breathalyzer and have to breathalyze it themselves every time they get into their car. I forget what the, yes, mandatory, but legally prescribed course of action. This word for that is escaping me. Yeah. And I can't say I've ever been that drunk. However, I don't know, because I've never had my blood drawn. Done any blood sampling while drunk. Ah, gotcha. I mean, yeah, at least you're in good spirits about the whole thing. definitely know some people that would go through like a similar scenario or situation, and then make alcohol a problem for everyone, kind of thing. Like, you know, you came in here probably because of the drunk tag, since we've been talking about it this whole time. But you know, come in here and like, oh, drunk drinking tags. Oh, you know you shouldn't do that. It's poison to the body. Blah 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 blah. Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't shit on that that mindset, right? Because there are some people that need to think like that for their own well-being, sure. But the type of people that are like that towards other, like, to try to shame someone else for their drinking habits, you know. Everyone has different experiences. Everyone goes through things differently. Everyone has their own opinions and points of view. Not really on a single person to shame a stranger for their preferences and choices. I mean, fair enough. I don't want to say similar mindset per se, but I recognize that I could be an alcoholic, not because of... In the same vein of, it's not an issue of that I drink like all the time or constantly. It's just when I do drink, I kind of drink a lot, but it's not. I don't put other people's lives in danger. I don't endanger myself. My drinking is not really a problem. Has it gotten me into trouble in the past? Yes, but usually, verbally. I'll let things. I don't want to say let things slip, but I'll probably, best way to put it, I'll be a little bit more vocal about things that are bothering me, kind of thing. I mean, I'm not trying to argue, I'm not trying to devil's advocate, I'm not anything like that. But I wouldn't say 10 to 20 years is soon, per se. It's not far off, but I wouldn't call that soon, necessarily. But that's my opinion entirely, I recognize. I'm not trying to enforce anything on you. Oh wait, I forgot I don't have Toxic anymore. That's we're just using Gigadrin. But yeah, there's also that. At least you're not doing any worse drugs than alcohol that are worse for you and are doing more damage to your body. But with Kakuna immediately evolved after. Cool. I think this is a perfect time, however, to take a quick little break. Do encourage everyone to take a break as well. Get up and stretch your legs if you can. Grab yourself something to drink to keep hydrated with. If you already have something, maybe refresh your drink as necessary. Friendly reminder, as always, to take any pills, vitamins, medication, supplements, whatever you have to take to keep your body and brain happy and healthy. And if you'd be so kind, stick around. We'll be right back. We are back. Welcome back, everyone. Was it more battling? And I know it was a rather inopportune time to have gone on break after your message, Shavos, but I did read it. You really should look into getting a new psychiatrist. That is not something someone in that profession should say to anyone, ever. Under any circumstances, really. Yeah, I think once we get Venusaur up to 65, we'll go face the Elite Four. What I would like to do is get Beedrill some attack EVs. In general, not just for the Elite Four. Oh, did I just spam toxic and waste the use? That's fine. Gosh, dang it. My setup. Keep messing it up. You know, something I've always thought, and the reason I have, the whole reason I even have wing attack still in Super, I always felt like Pokemon should have a free move. A move that isn't great. It doesn't deal tons of damage. But it also doesn't cost PP to use. Something you can spam. Basically an early struggle type of thing. You can just use it whenever you want. Doesn't cost anything. Doesn't deal much damage. Just so you can save your PP for your stronger moves for, you know, the big fights. I guess that would kind of yet another thing that would break the meta of the game. Like Pokemon couldn't, your Game Freak couldn't implement something like that now, because that would really screw with things, but something I always felt like from the beginning. What I could do, I think. I actually haven't interacted with any of the other trainers. I know this is the XP trainer, then the rest are different EVs. So I know I could go to one. I know that there is an attack trainer. I just don't know what their team looks like or what the battle would be like. I assume it's going to be something like this, where it's all the same Pokemon. Probably no moves that'll actually affect us. Hopefully, no moves that will affect us. Because if that's the case, I'll just swap out two Beedrill. And maybe give someone else the XP share. But yeah, we're almost there. Critical hits are nice. And also, what I really want to teach Venusaur, it's Earth Power, but I don't know how to get that. You know, he doesn't learn it from level up, unfortunately. It has to be TM. Actually, you know what? Let me find what Steel is weak to. Besides fire. I know fire. Steel ground, not steel rock. Okay. Fighting ground, fire, water. Good to know. Should really save some money for revives too. Not thinking about it. Because no matter how well we do, we're not getting through every member of the Elite Four without losing a Pokemon. Womp womp. Oops. I think we'll still have to fight Gary. Oh no, we'll probably... Oh no. Right. Technically at this point we're behind Red. So, we might still have to fight Lance. Even though, by Pokemon logic, we should. Because he's no longer the champion. But we probably will have to fight Red. And all I know is that he has a Charizard, because we fought his Charmeleon. Actually, let me check something. Because I know there's a poison type move that only works on an already poisoned Pokemon. Let's see if I never use it because it's like, oh, I gotta poison them first. They gotta rely on the chance to poison. But I have Toxic outright on Venusaur, just guaranteed poison. I gotta see if I have the TM for that other move I'm thinking of. Oh crap. We have to poison first. And cool. That should definitely take a while. Actually, I'm curious about something. We can check it after. At least this battle. Well, not this battle, but once I kill this Chansey. Just out of curiosity. You have to level up King. So don't really need a quick level, but sure. Sorry, Beedrill. Yeah, take that back real quick. give you the XP share again. Crab hammer with the 4-year only. There was a poison type I learned crab hammer. Looked it up. There is none. Actually, as a matter of fact, of the small handful of Pokemon that can even learn crab hammer, and I want to say the Krabby Kingler line and the Corphish Crawdaunt line are the only two lines that can that are actually water type that have access to crab hammer. Just a little astounding to me. Like, there's that many crab-like Pokemon that aren't water type at all. Really. Heal up right quick. Drop a save, you can never be too careful. Oh, wait, what am I doing? should probably take Quick Claw away. Because I don't really need it for these battles. But at the same time, I don't want to not have it on her. It was kind of imperative and saved our skin a few times throughout the game. Especially in the Elite form. I love how long it takes. Watching the health bar slowly ebb out. I can actually speed that up as well. Am I going to? No. But I could. Oops. Oh, there's 2 hits to kill. God dang it. Keep forgetting that I'm not hovering over Crabhammer. I mean, strength is working perfectly fine. Probably just one more after this to level up. I think it's the last one of the battle too. Oh no, that was the one to level up. Hopefully, we're not doing this for much longer. Alright. Keep it going. I'm just waiting for one of these turns for strength and miss. Where are you, Venusaur? I know we just leveled up, but still. Good old stretch. Keep going. Oh. Yeah, maybe we don't wait all the way to 65 in this room. I mean, definitely faster than it was using Venusaur. Damn. No. I didn't do a lot of, I mean, clearly, I didn't do a lot of training offline. But this is all it was. Picking the Pokemon I wanted to level up. The two Pokemon I wanted to level up. Which one could fight, which one would soak up the XP. And then sit back and spam it. Ooh, so close. It's times like these I really wish I invested in words on stream. You know? Maybe you guys have something for you guys to do at the very least. Broke into the 500,000. And the crazy thing is, I'm pretty sure we still spend less on this training than we did on losing to the Elite Four. I mean, Venusaur's almost there. And honestly, we really never needed Kingler to be up to level 65. Kingler's kind of busted. She was putting in work even at level 15 against certain Pokemon. So... I mean, she's going to be damn near level 65 when we're done. Or by the time Venusaur is 65, but... It's just making her a little bit tankier, a little bit nastier to deal with. Which I am more than grateful to have. My thing is, we don't have Dragon Fairy or Ice type to deal with Lance. And all I know is Lorelei, Bruno, and Agatha. I'm actually already forgetting about Agatha. No, she's not poison. She's ghost, that's right. So it should be fine against her. As is. Sure. Here to clear. This should be the last round, I think. Because Venusaur should definitely be at 65 after this. I said Venusaur should definitely be level 65 after this. Yeah. The fact that he is not leveled up yet. Oh. God, after all that, we're finally getting the attack rise. And I know, now I know, at least, there it is, that it's because Kingler has, what's it called? Whatever that ability is that you deal a little bit more damage, but you don't, you're less likely to inflict status effects and such. Stat changes. I think we're good. Probably not, but for now. It'll have to be. I'll save here. And then, worst case, we'll just reset and keep going. Again, I'd rather not waste the money on a loss when I could be spending it on more training. Pokemon. Venusaur, item, take. Pretty sure we have something for this. Yeah, Miracle Seed. Actually, save now. We've done all that. Okay, here we go. I don't need Pokeballs right now. No. Right, you don't have full replies. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I will do that real quick. Full restore, sure. But wasting... Max potions aren't worth it just because... Well, they're not inherently worth it. Because you kind of get the... Depending on how much HP they're missing, but you kind of get the same amount of use out of a max potion. Or, Hyper Potion. Right, so... What I will do... Yeah, for half the amount of money. Buy 30. Okay, let's do this. See if I vaguely remember the strat. And we want Toxicroak to steal from Slowpoke, but that's about it. Or Slowbro. You want to do Bite. Cross poison. Rid of Jinx. I think we stuck through with Lapras, right? Smack him with a cross poison. Smacked her, rather. Oh! Ouch. Ooh, wait. What? Oh, okay, because you crit. And now I get hit by hail. Yeah, wonderful. Whatever. That's what we bought all those rebuttals for. Wait, what? Nothing. That's super effective. Fine. You can do that all you want. Oh wait, Surf is extra damage, right? Oh, but you have water, so of course you have water. I just healed you. Okay, well, no. No, hard reset. I'm not dealing with that. Try again. forgot about the dialogue. We shoot this game. Okay. Go again with the save point right here. Try this again. I know the idea is use bite for the chance of flinch. See, that's why we go cross poison first. Yeah, it's still got the hail proc, but it's a one turn KO. Oh. Try Venusaur. I think the ice type is gonna save it. Oh no, it's still 2x weak to grass. Cool. How much does Magical Leap even do? Oh, a good amount. A one shot. Oh, a crit. That's beautiful. Beautiful thing. Piloswine. Probably strong to grass, right? Actually, entirely forgot about the Piloswine. Oh no, still 2x weak to grass. Cool. Oh, no. So what we can do here as well. The only issue is she's going to use Ice Cold Crash, which is going to hurt like hell. Oh, damn, we're getting super lucky with these crits. Damn, I take them. I'll gladly take them. I'd say Ice Cold Crash is going to suck, but Cloyster. Now we are smooth and groovy. Okay, you're a little bit faster, unfortunately. Freaking focus sash, dude. Don't. Okay. Yeah, it's impossible for enemy trainers to hit any less than 5. Yeah. Cool. Great. So stupid. 1 HP. Watch Slowbro magically don't earthquake. No, surprised. Oh, right. We should have swapped the Rocky Outman. Idiotic. Thing that sucks. Is now we're giving Slowbro the turn to use Psychic, which she'll immediately, yeah. Somehow preempted my Toxic Rogue. Well, I don't want to reset because it's super annoying. We got super lucky with the double crits with Venusaur, A, and B. It'll be annoying to deal with Beedrill leveling up and everything again. Oh my god. Nah, yeah, no. I wish I had a pair of pliers to rip my own teeth out. It'd be more fun than this. Honestly. Yeah, what I should have done in the first place, I was paying attention. Swap to Toxic Rogue, stolen the Rocky Element. And then, instead of swapping to Toxic Rogue, when I realized what I had done, I should have instead just swapped to... Actually, no, I should have sacked... I guess sacked Needle Queen. That way I could swap to Subaru for free. Would have still taken damage from spikes, but... Actually, no. I don't think Flying type take damage from spikes. I don't remember. But either way... Actually, you know what I will do? Before you take another attempt, take another quick little break. As always, do encourage everyone to take a break as well. Get up and stretch your legs if you can. Grab yourself something to drink to keep hydrated with. If you already have something, maybe refresh your drink as necessary. Maybe grab a snack. Maybe grab a whole meal. Do whatever it is you gotta do, but please, take care of yourselves. And if you'd be so kind, stick around. We'll be right back. And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. Here we go. You know what? I have a Hail Mary. Maybe not a Hail Mary, but if all else fails, screw it, do this type of plan. If this run fails. Poison gems and poison sting. Yeah. Hail continues to fall. Yes, I will swap out. Venusaur, go. Venusaur, it's all you. Okay, so let's see what damage this does without a crit. I'm okay with that. Psychic? I'm okay with that. A non-psychic type using psychic against a type that's not weak to psychic. Sounds good to me. I can heal much, but we'll heal some. Actually, a little bit more than I thought we would. Cool. No. Pilo Swine will keep Venusaur in. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay. I remember why we died last time. There's no way... Well... I will change Pokemon. I was gonna say, there's no way around it, except Nidoqueen does know. Double kick. I don't think we'll do enough damage though now. Well, it doesn't matter. We did damage at all, which means... Yeah. Figured... No matter what, we're gonna get with like Icicle Spear. Oh, it's not gonna kill us though. Probably still going to die. Yeah. Hail. If Hail doesn't kill us, we're not gonna survive the next round anyways. But actually, what if I use Dig? Faster, so he's gonna miss, yeah. Oh, and Hail stopped. Oh, nice. Slow bro eat the attack. Right. And Rocky only kills me. That's fine. 'Cause that means now we can do this. And sacrifice Toxicroak, but at least no more Rocky Helmet. Let's not take any longer than we need to here. No, because we're faster than Cloyster. But what do we do? Poison, poison. Annoying. But could have been worse. Could have been a hell of a lot better. Definitely could have been worse. Yeah, so even using hyper potions right now would be a waste of the full potion. What do I have? How do I... Huh? 13? Proteins? What? From where? From why? From how? Okay, that's cool, sure. Well, thank you for the lurks, though. Do I have any weaker potions? I have one super. I think that's it, though. I think I go super than hyper. Whatever. We have 30. Feels super wasteful. Because neither of them need. Yeah, screw it. We'll use our last super. Or rather, our only super, I think. Toxicroak has worse defense and needs more health. And then... what is this? 10 each? 20. That's fine. I don't have, like, berry juice or anything. Nope. Do we leave Toxicroak with the Rocky Helmet, though? Actually, you know what? Give Nidoqueen the Rocky Helmet. Oh, passed it. I did end up selling most of the Rocky Helmets I got. Well, all but one. And then we just grabbed that one, so... Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, right. The stupid ass stealth rock setup. That's fine. And ideally, Subaru should just tear through the rest of his team. Just a little bit of damage from stealth rock. Oh, you survived. Okay, cool. Who else is strong against fighting? Psychic? I don't know, Psychic. Toxic Rogue. Well, Kingler's technically our next strongest Pokemon. But I don't think you have anything that's strong against fighting at all. Flying, Psychic, Fairy. I mean, sure. It really doesn't matter much. Actually, I use Rain Dance. Hopefully, I survive this. Cool. Oh, good. Yeah. 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 Pushing that, sure. For the next couple of turns, at least I'm healing. Poliwrath is not going to hit me with a water type move, unfortunately. That would be nice. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say the rain might buff Poliwrath, but it'll only increase the power of water type moves. So Poliwrath really isn't benefiting here, no matter what. Oh, beautiful. Continues to fall, ergo I heal. Poliwrath dies. Then it was 4 rains, right? This will be the last one. Oh, come off him. Oh, that was the last. Yeah, crap. This might be a sacrificial Toxic Rogue. Oh! Unless we crit. No. We're good. Toxic Croak most likely will die here. This is probably the one. This is probably the one, the one Pokemon that'll have, Focus Sash. Unless we already killed that Pokemon because we haven't one-shot any of this Pokemon, so. Why does every single one of you're a fighting type trainer? I think I've seen one fighting type attack this entire battle. One of your Pokemon isn't even fighting type at all. Piece of garbage. Oh, beautiful thing. Drain Punch. And I literally asked for a fighting type attack, so be it. Yeah, you have leftovers. Hopefully poison counteracts your leftovers. Yeah. You take way more damage than you heal for. Meadow. Ooh, Venusaur. Yeah, Drain Punch. Sure. Terrible. You're still poisoned. That's all I wanted. I took a lot more damage than I wanted to there, but better the Pokemon that can heal itself than not. It's cool. You've made the worst decision possible. You could have surrendered right here and spared yourself the torture that Lance is going to subject you to if you dare to get anywhere near the champion title. Someone like you will never be a champ. All you've done with this battle is delaying the inevitable. Keep going ahead. Every step you take gets you closer to your end, Rocket. Let me see something, by the way, because again, I have nothing to fight Lance with currently. Which is big fear. Can any of our Pokemon use Dragon Claw? No. Right. Well, we are screwed. Okay. Definitely going to need a revive for Zubaru. Use some hypers. Definitely on Toxic Croak. We're only wasting 2 points. Yeah. Kinda want to do on Subaru as well, because we really can't afford to have him fall. We don't have any healing on him, like leftovers or anything. Although I could throw leftovers on him for the next battle. But would it be worth it? Because I don't know. I know Agatha's Ghost, but she's definitely going to have one non-Ghost type. Because Lorelei had one non-Ice type, Bruno had one non-Fighting type. Yeah, sure. Against my best wishes, I'm going to waste the potion. Waste Almost have the potion, rather. Pokemon. Don't know what to expect, so let's put our front runner. Our ace as our front runner. Oh, I could have gave him sunglasses. What do we have here? I don't like that style of dressing like a rocket. You don't mind if I say that, right? I'm Agatha of the Elite Snore, the ghost type specialist. A type with a lot of mysteries yet to be solved, and whose potential we still don't know. Despite that, thanks to many decades of experience and hard training, I've managed to understand this type much better. Ban? I'll show you how a real trainer battles. Ban? I'll show you how to She has dementia. Oh no. It's gonna be... This is blind, so... Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I don't know if it'll be rough. Maybe it won't be. Okay, that's great. Gengar would have been... Okay. I was gonna say, Gengar would have been terrible thing to have to deal with, but... It's another Gengar. Is agility... No. I know there's one move that... I think I'm thinking super speed or something like that. It increases the user's speed, but also... Yeah, see. Oh! I wonder if it's a Alolan Marowak, though. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Yes. Because, like, well, in that case, we want to keep Subaru in for the dark damage, because Alolan Marowak is Fire Ghost. But if it's not, then we have to deal with the ground type, who probably only knows rock type moves. However, that's just how it works in White Subaru. However, Kingler, having Crabhammer, will be super effective against regular Marowak and Alolan Marowak. Okay, no, not Alolan. So, smart move. Okay, very nice, very cool. Mischievous. Yeah, swap back. I mean, I could go Toxicroak, because he knows a dark move. It's the only reason I'm tempting that idea is because it feels like every major trainer has that one Pokemon with a Focus Sash. And I don't know which of Agatha's Pokemon that would be. See, why didn't that kill you? And why do you know Thunderbolt? Since when did Mr. Vix even learn Thunderbolt? Excuse the fuck out of me? Yeah, and of course it's of course, why wouldn't it paralyze me? Why do you have a Crobat? You're a ghost type. Okay. Ground, which we're immune to, because flying. Flying is weak to electric, grass. Oh, not grass, I'm sorry, electric. Ice. And then poison's weak to psychic. We do have at least one rock. Or at least we have one rock, rather. Of course you know Gary Jordan. That should not have dealt that much damage. Well, I have our hypers. Screw it. Oh. Of course, now you get... I'm not gonna sit war with Trichenstein. Like, I already wasted one potion. Maybe it's safe. Oh, right. Flying versus fighting. Great. That's gonna one-shot me, right? Of course it would. Zubat's or Crobat's a fast Pokemon. I get that. I understand it going first despite being 6 levels behind. The fact that it's one shot. Oh. Good thing you went first. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Cause... Never mind. I hate this game. I really do. Of course. A terrible fight.
Oh, another kid that is something special. I haven't seen so much talent since the Glorious area where the championship was contested between Oak and Chief. It is a pity that all of you will fall down miserably. I shouldn't tell you this, man, but political interests have crossed these walls. Yes, Lamp is the champ at Kanto's dictatorship. Lance is a champ and Kanto's dictator at the same time. You'll never renounce his champ title against someone that could risk his reign. Once you know this, go to the next room. You still have the chance to let your Pokemon team speak on the battlefield.
Do I? Because you wiped my team with, again, bullshit. Like, you shouldn't... You're a Ghost-type trainer. And most of your team was not Ghost-type. There's a full restore on Subaru. And then waste 3 hyper potions. Whatever. Bought 30. Ah, screw it, 4. Actually, you know what, Venusaur I'm not going to bother with. I don't know who's next, but I'm sure they're probably not going to be weak to grass, but Venusaur still has a chance to kill himself. Oh! Oh, that's right, Lance is the 4th trainer. He is the 4th Elite Four member. Is there like a secret typing that... Well, we know he has, what, 2, 3 Dragonairs, but maybe those are his dragon types. They're Dragonites, not Dragonair. If only we had ice. Oh, rock too. Against Dragonite at least. If we had ice, because he's not going to have any mono dragon at least. But ice is 4 times effective against Dragonair because of the flying typing. He's going to have a Gyarados. We know that. I'm actually going to do Kingdra. I'll whip Venusaur out. Gyarados is water flying, so we can actually use Venusaur for him too. Ben. No. I've never heard about you, but as you know, I lead the Elite Fours, the Kanto and Johto governments too. I would tell you that I am the actual champ. However, that honor has just been taken away by 2 kids and a cheeky girl who, like you, has the audacity to present herself to me in these ugly clothes. Still, the title of champion already has an owner. An unknown like you doesn't belong here at this point. Well, it will only take me to make some changes in my Dragon's army regarding previous battles to ensure that your little adventure in the league ends here with me. And he's definitely going to whip out, at this point, at least 2 non-dragon type Pokemon. Okay, Gyarados. Not ideal. Kind of expecting and hoping for Dragonite, but that's fine. Ooh, that's not good. Something told me he was going to use Dragon Rage. Yeah, no, fucked. Honestly, I think Gyarados might be... Oh no, Gyarados is slower than my Kingler. I was gonna say, Gyarados might be almost as fast as my Subaru. Gyarados is quick. We're gonna have to fight one more, at least one more trainer after this, presumably Red. But I forgot, I entirely forgot about Andra. Sorry, Toots. Yeah, that sucks, but at least it's not damage. And we don't have a grass type to deal with him. That's really good. We should be okay after Waterfall. Oof, that did way more damage than needed to. Wing attack. Ooh, quick claw. Nice. Not good for a super effective attack. Of course you need Thunderbolt. No Dragonite can learn it, but... You're literally my only shot. So... fuck. That's really good. Okay. You're going to use, oh, Earthquake, interesting. I'm gonna say a flying type attack. One shot, aren't you? Okay. Poison something. I'm going to have to sack Nidoqueen. So I survived. Keep taking. No, we're just gonna stale name if I do that. You are poisoned. Oh wait, I don't go first, do I? Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Dragonair. Oof. Oh wait, Dragonair. Dragonair's pure dragon. So technically speaking, defensively. Stronger. Yeah, of course. I got the Leer in, at least. That's some bullshit. Oh well. And watch Subaru get paralyzed. Oh, surprising. Yes. Oh, we don't have a water type anymore. Say fire. Flying. Water, electric, rock. Yep, there it is. Now I'm dead. That did a lot less damage than I expected. I'm not complaining for a second, but... What are you doing? Yeah. I knew you'd go first. Bunch of typing that I don't have. Nah. Beedrill and Venusaur are both dead in one hit, so... But that was a tactical... Zubat sack because there it is. That's actually huge. Oh god, that's a lot of damage too. Screw it. Go for it. What? Holy hell. I was not expecting that. It seems I've made a mistake adjusting my strength. So in Kanto, there are still trainers capable of challenging the power of a pseudo-legendary. I won't say that what you've done isn't commendable, but I had to say it. Now, we have a new champion. You, that other girl, and Oak's Rebellious grandson can take a look if you want, because you've earned it. But against the rising talent for Pallet Town, Red, there's nothing you can do. He must have confirmed his position by easily defeating Blue already, who arrived earlier. You can go ahead. Maybe if you arrive in time to see that massacre, you'll lose the desire to challenge our new champ. Poor bloodied and battered team. At this point, I don't even care. I hate that I have to use 4 revives here. Comes to hyper potions. It's a huge waste for some of these Pokemon, but especially Kingler. Kingler doesn't even use 100 of the 200 potential points. Actually, I'm gonna leave Kingler first, because my guess is that Red is gonna start with Charizard. Man, finally. Blue was the first one to defeat Lance, but there's no good news. He's being massacred by Red. Look. But I suppose his Pokemon are going to be fully healed. No, that can't be. You beat me at my best. After all that work to become the Elite Champ, my reign is over already. It's not fair. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Red. So you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Charmander to work on the Pokedex. Red. Excuse me. Red, you have come of age. Blue, I'm disappointed in you. I came when I heard you'd beaten the Elite Four. But when I got here, you had already lost. Blue, do you understand why you lost? You've forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Without them, you'll never become a champ again. Red, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Red, come with me. Grandpa, wait, please. I did my best. Treated my Pokemon with kindness and trust. Since the beginning, it's always been like this. I've never disappointed them, and I've never treated them as simple cards in a deck like Red does. After all I went through, the issues I had, I thought you would be proud of me. Although I lost against Red, I thought you would be proud of me for trying my best, and that I have a team worthy of defeating the entire Elite Four. But that never happened, Grandpa. I see that you're the kind of person who leaves you dying on the floor if you are not the best. What happened here today won't be erased from my memory. Blue. Geary, calm down. I saw the fight and you have improved a lot since the last time we battled. You achieved what you aimed for. A strong and balanced Pokemon team. All level 60. Don't blame yourself for not being able to defeat Red, his fighting style, and the strength and energy of his Pokemon. It's unnatural. Ben, you are here. This can't finish like this. I'm so mad about that invincibility aura that surrounds Red. I had enough of thinking that he's the untouchable and immaculate trainer who never loses, also acting mysterious without even deigning to talk to you after trashing you in battle. It just can't end like this. Pan, you have to Party's over, kids. We have a new champion. The Pokemon League challenge is finished.
Huh, hold on. Pen and I just defeated Elite Four too, as Red did just a bit before with Blue. Both of us deserve a chance to fight against Red for the title, because we've come this far.
You're not exactly in condition to argue anything, girl. You get away from there. You're a shame to Oak's family. Bruno has informed us about who you truly are. Both things, the Pokemon League and your freedom, ends right here, right now. At this time, we have more than enough evidence to prosecute you for life due to all your crimes. If you behave and don't resist, maybe we'll let you out in a couple decades.
So, 9 cops.
What do you mean?
You should know, but what kind of trainers you're talking to? You're just being the Elite Four. Is that all you got? Come on, bring more. 10, 20, 50. You'll need something else. You'll need more than that to bend over our will and the will of our Pokemon.
Sorry, that was Freudian. Bend our will. Insolent girl, don't dare.
Heracross,
Close combat to the Hall of Fame's door. Wow, the Heracross has become even stronger. What an attack. Pan, run. Pan, you enter in. I'll contain these amateurs. Don't have fear. With me around, after seeing Red in action, I've realized that you're the only one with a chance to battle against that steamroller that knocks down trainers like nothing. In Team Rocket's name, here's your chance. Completely different trainer than the one who was defeated Mount Moon. You've seen a Kanto that this Red will never have the privilege to know. I trust you in all the improvements you've made. Show him once and for all what you're worth. I guess we're saving now. Sucks that we don't get to get a proper heal on our Pokemon. Oak finished entering Red's data in the Hall of Fame. It's official now. You are the new champion. You accomplished the purpose that you were created for. Wait, create? Bro, is Red Mewtwo in this universe? No, there's no way. I know why you're here, Rocket. You think crowning you as a champion will gain you, You think crowning you as a champion, you will gain enough influence to clean up the image of Team Rocket and restore autonomy to the population of Kanto. I know exactly who your boss is. He wanted to save the region his own way and just brought ruin. He and his silly followers didn't realize that they approached everything the wrong way. Creating a Pokemon with overwhelming and uncontrollable power results in exactly that, being unable to control it. Instead, we left unexplored the most crucial aspect in that equation that leads to victory in battles. An unbeatable trainer, capable of independently making the best possible decisions regarding Pokemon capture, battle strategy, training, and allocation of items and moves, able to maximize a team of 6 Pokemon with the available resources. Is not that much better than depending on just one overpowered Pokemon that would be managed by the clumsy hands of humans susceptible to failure. To all the rest of mortals, Red will be considered unreachable, since he is the limit. I personally made sure he covers every possible variable that could affect a battle. He is the perfect combination of technology and humanity. Oh, okay, so he's not Mewtwo. But, most importantly, unlike Mewtwo, all its potential, the possibilities that it offers and its resources, is purposeless. No questions. Red is just an empty shell, prepared to be replaced by anyone. You're right, Rocket. Thereby enabling Red to assume the purpose of whoever handles him like a simple puppet. You will understand then the importance of having something like him with these characteristics in a world where absolutely everyone, as a universal principle, shuts up in front of you if you can defeat them in a battle. Becoming the champion of this silly game holds the same weight as the governor himself. That means whoever controls Red has the power to change everything, to adapt to any situation, and ultimately emerge victorious at the end of the day. There's no escape possibility. Didn't you notice? No one, not even Lance, could win against a Red long term, exposed to enough stimulus to perfect his team. Do you think that I do not want to use it to save Kanto from Lance's army? Tyranny. Sorry. If not for starting my own dictatorship. Dictature. Not even God has an answer for that question, Rocket. You would not have a way to know it. So you want to stop me, even after all that you have heard. Quite typical of criminals like you. They think they're free, with a choice capacity and an entire world full of possibilities at their feet, until reality knocks them down with a single stroke, without even giving them time to understand what has happened, just like the insect that is crushed in a second fraction of a second. Excuse Red, entering the Hall of Fame was his unique purpose. Beyond that, and once his purpose is finished, nothing that occurs afterward can be retained in his memory. It simply does not exist for him. Nevertheless, he keeps his combat functions. No one has even been close to defeating him. If that's what you want, you'll get what you're looking for. You're merely another pawn that I'll have to silence following our ridiculous combat code. Go ahead, Rocket. Face the wall that you will never surpass, no matter how much you struggle. Oh, I can't wait to lose and have to deal with all of that again. I like the meta commentary though. Not like, oh, you know, the world is blah blah blah. No, I just like the fact that like there's an in-universe explanation for why you play as Red in the base game, like the original game. Terrible idea to start with King of Earth. I see that now. Rock. Rock. Strength did a lot of damage there. Oh, Pikachu died too. This big. Psychic. Dark. Oh, come on. How did that not one-shot? Oh, of course. The first person to use a freaking Forest Door. Yeah. Whatever, we're fine. I'm not gonna get the kill, but that's fine. Let's screw wing attack. Sure. Oh wait, no. That's not the move I thought it was. Figured. Yeah, I figured. Hello? Oh, okay. Makes sense why I heard that bad now. Knowing he had a freaking life orb. Charizard. Oh, God, this sucks. It's gonna be a sacrificial. Nido Queen, unfortunately. Poor Nido. God damn. One shot? That's bullshit. That's rotting, festering horseshit. Oh. Damn it. Not wing attack. That's not the one I wanted to use here. Stop. Thank you. Oh. I was sure you were going to go first. It's going to be a one-shot, isn't it? It's super effective. Oh. Very surprising. Like, obviously, I know ice is... Oh, wait, I'm still going to die. What am I doing? I should have used sleep powder. Oh, no, I should have used toxic. No matter what, I would have died. But, well, sleep powder, if it succeeded, I would have survived. But. If I used Toxic, it would have at least died faster. Snorlax. Yes. Oh no. No. Hopefully I don't get one shot. I'm not gonna deal enough damage with Brick Break. Super effective or potential poison. Thief. As realized. Leftovers, right? Yeah. Definitely gonna one-shot me, because that's what Earthquake did last time. Stop, 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 no. That's actually kind of huge. Especially knowing I go first. I'm gonna sacrifice Toxic Rogue. Ah, no poison. Damn. That's fine though. Hopefully he doesn't have anything that can one-shot me. The body slam is fine. Of course it paralyzes. Ooh, good chunk of money. No, impossible. Imposible. There's only one S. Inconceivable. You couldn't have won. Red was made specifically for this. There's not any possible way that you could have defeated him with your resources that you have, and the Pokemon that you can catch in Kanto. There isn't another possible explanation. You. We had a deal, Oak. Oh, never mind. I thought it was Giovanni. We had a deal, Oak. Oh, Lance. I was a trainer beyond reach, unbeatable by anyone, capable of guaranteeing us a champion aligned with our interests, impossible to overthrow, and who will maintain said position for as long as we desire. Those were your words, Oak. You convinced me to reopen the chance to win the league championship. You presented it to me as a way to bring back the illusion and hope to Kanto, along with a method to gain that difficult loyalty and trust in the system. Yes, a brilliant strategy, Oak. This way, we could achieve our goals without getting deeply involved, as the league championship would be little more than an illusion for any citizen already overwhelmed by the hard work routine, preventing them from excelling in anything beyond their daily lives. Especially with a trainer like Red, a symbol of perfection and the ultimate strategist in combat. Defeating him, then, must be a statistically impossible feat to achieve in the current Kanto. It appears, Oak, that it hasn't even been a citizen who has surpassed your mastermind experiment. A rocket, Oak. Some has been. I don't even know what that's supposed to say. It was a rocket. Perhaps you underestimated the effects of that excessive work you spoke of as a performance inhibitor, at least for those capable of surviving it and redirecting it in the correct direction. Let you explain, Mr. Lance. Red was not ready yet. It still needs to be exposed. I've had enough of listening to you talk, Oak. I don't want assumptions. I want results. We'll handle this in my own way. I should have advised myself that such a thing might happen with you. When I employed a stronger team than the one I used against the other 3 competitors to quickly remove you from the competition, and still you came out unscathed. But don't worry, I won't repeat that mistake. What are you going to do? I have to fight him again. We're doomed. He's going to release the champion. Governor. just words. Where's the power? The person with power rules the world. Why do you think people love and venerate that much, both legendaries and pseudo-legendaries? We don't care where they came from. The only thing we care about is that compared to the rest of the Pokémon, they have a great and exceptional unique power. That's not true. I like some Pokémon just because they look cool. That's where its magic lies, in the unknown of that power, and in this case, it's inaccessible to the rest. As far as I know, science has not yet managed to reproduce the miraculous combination capable to emulate the power of a legendary Pokémon. So many years of hard work to discover better fruits in Nature Oak. You were foolish to believe that you could play with the rules of the game better than the creator of those rules. I will do what I should have done a long time ago. Govern this region with no mercy. Yes, who better than me, Lance, the greatest expert in the world, sacred and most powerful type that exists, the Dragon type, to assume that role. Concerning you, Rocket, that's simple. After crushing you like a simple insect, I will publicly expose whatever is left of you and your team, as an example of a warning of what awaits anyone daring to show the slightest insubordination against my government. But be positive. You shall be remembered as the one that made Lance, the first, use his sacred Pokémon, just before the dawn of the new era of his reign. There is no honor in beating up an opponent weakened by the hard way into this room. I want you to see how I crush your team at its peak. At its peak. You'll understand once and for all that there are powers that mortals like you can only bow to. I don't wanna. I am the state. At least he healed us. But we don't have a chance. It's a full team. Same team, but somehow a couple levels stronger. Okay, one hit. Cool. Yeah, see, his Dragonite's level 67. Like, there's no way you're expected, because you don't have a break between, you do the entire Elite Four, then you fight Red, and yes, you have a chance to heal between then, and he'll heal you before you have to fight him again. But you are not expected to get here with Pokemon sub-level 70. Bro. No shot. There's no chance. We cannot succeed. Raikou. Oh god. Mono Electric. He's only weak to ground. Oh, of course you have a freaking... How do you pop the balloon? I think you had to hit him with a... I think you have to hit him with a... whatchamacallit? Rock type. And of course you hit me with Extra Sensory. Oh, I survived. Nope, you go first. Why would I think you're an electric type, A, and I'm pretty sure all the legendary dogs have insane lightning speed. I don't think I have anyone you won't punch. GG. GG, he says. Not a good game. It's actually a very, very bad game. Very bad results here. Not that that matters. We're dead. Anyways. How far back is whiting out can actually send me? Because if I have to go through the entire Elite Four again, like if I have to do everything again, are you kidding me? Tell you what. I'm probably gonna, not probably, I'm going to end up whiting out. If I have to go through everything again, I'm gonna preemptively rage quit. This will be the finale of Team Rocket Edition. Hello? Have I been broken this whole time? Yeah. I've been frozen the entire time. Okay. And Unity crashed. Oh, surprise. That's gonna one-shot, right? Because for some reason, enemy Thunderbolts in this game can't miss. Yeah. No, he's gonna die. It's all up to my, what, level 41 P-Drill? 42, my bad. Let's go, little buggy buddy. Like, guys, levels, yeah, you're not expected to come here with anything less than level 75, honestly. Even if you go level 70. I'm sure he has other Pokemon that are higher than level 70. Even if you show up with level 70, you have to show up with a level 70 Pokemon that knows a Dragon type move without being Dragon themselves. Or an Ice type, I guess. Poison Jet. No effect, right? Because I'm flying. I'm not flying type, but I'm hovering in the air. No. Sorry. Start. Whoop. Hello. Why am I back here? This is before I even started training. Okay, my Pokemon are in the right order, at least. What's my bag looking like? I think it saves that you used everything. Yeah. Don't do it to me. Don't. Do not. Do it to me. So like I said, this is the finale. This is the end of it. I'm not streaming this game. I don't even want to play it anymore. I know I kind of started stream with like, oh yeah, I'll still play it eventually, but I just want to wrap it up here. Yeah, that's not happening. Because, no. I'm not going through the Elite Four again. And if I reset to my last save, I still have to fight Red with that. Like, I still have to redo. If I reset to my last save, I'm just gonna be in the same spot I'm just gonna die again. I'm gonna white out. I need to go back and train all my Pokemon up to at least level 70. That's not happening. not anytime soon. You know, screw that. Sorry. I legitimately just don't have anything. The benefit is when we get to level 70 and tear through the Elite Four, it will be a lot easier, B, a lot more satisfying. But yeah, no. It's crazy too. The one time I do actually fight the Elite Four this stream, and I actually beat them. I don't think I. Well, no, I did reset, didn't I? Twice. Was it twice? 3 times. So you can consider those losses. I'll accept those as losses. I beat them at least better than I did last stream, and the champion. As far as I'm concerned, you know what? Screw it, no. I beat the game. Because every other Pokemon game, yes, there's... Ever since, like, Gen 3, there's been bonus content, post-game content. But, as far as I know, every Pokemon game, mainline Pokemon game, has always been fight the Elite Four, beat the champion, become the champion. Technically, we did all that. And then Lance was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna make you regret ever being born. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm chalking that up to a W. I won. I beat the game. I just didn't beat the post-game Lance rematch. Let's put it like that. Yeah. So, thank you for being here, tuning in. All my wonderful friends spending some time with me. Gotta keep the game open or else we won't get audio. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Appreciate each and every last one of you. But, without further ado, I've been Pandora's Fox. This was Pokemon Team Rocket Edition. You've all been spectacular, as always. And I hope you all have a great rest of your nights.